and Smith reaches in. And Bub says, whoa, here comes Dundee.
Bob and Chuck going against a couple of tough ones here. Well, that's one of the legends, Tojo Yamamoto, and, of course, the superstar.
Yeah, no question, Yamamoto and Dundee heavy favorites in this tag match. And holding the hair, Malone nailing Dundee on the rope. The referee about to make a disqualification here in the first ball. Has the tag on Big Bub. Bill Dundee started with Chuck Malone. Now Bub Smith working him over. But Dundee off the rope. He put Smith down. Billy backed in the Devil's Den in between Malone and Bub Smith. Tag out. Smith keeps pounding on him.
We're about 5.5 minutes into this first ball now.
Expiration of time, match first ball, 5.5 minutes in. Chuck Malone reverse face lock on Dundee. Tojo had all he could have of it. That's Tojo's first intervention without the benefit of a tag. Back in the corner, he does tag Tojo, and Tojo now in behind. Grabs the arm. Stings the chop on hip tosses, takes him down, cover on one, and that's all he got. Malone's battling up off the canvas, and Tojo takes the wrist over top to the shoulder. Tag on Billy. He whips Malone in. Oh, boy. Woo, what a drop kick. He covers one, and Malone fights out again. I thought he was through, Dave. He really nailed him hard.
I'm not sure what Chuck should have been through there.
Dundee on a drop kick. He really stunned Malone, but he didn't get it. Look at that. Oh. Billy. Body slam on Big Bub. Look at Bill right back at him. Waist locks him best he can. Rolls him over. And Bill again right back to him. Pushes him into the rope. Whips him out. Backdrop, and that's not easy. One, and Bub just kicks out. Tojo Yamamoto. Whip into the rope. Tojo. Stunned him with that chop. Covers 1, 2, 3. Yes, sir. And the hand of Dundee and Tojo raised the time, David.
7 minutes, 14 seconds.
7:14. Alrighty, we still got some action to come up here right in the end of Championship Wrestling on Channel 3. Be back to it in the ring in just a moment. Again, I want to remind you about all of the action up there. Oh, first, tonight, Madisonville. We're looking forward to having Bill Superstar Dundee there and plenty of action in Madisonville. Make your plans to be right there. Okay, final 3 matches. Going to be a Southern Heavyweight title match with Tommy Wildfire Rich, Handsome Jimmy Valiant. Then it's going to be CWA World Heavyweight title match. This will be a classic. Lou Thesz, 6 times the champion, going after number 7 with Billy Robinson. Then an extra added match. Jerry Lawler, the king, first time in over 7 months, will be back in action in there. His opponent, Jimmy Hart. And I think you know that story by now. Jimmy, you're going to be in there against Jerry. He has accepted. He said he would like to have you. You slapped him in the face and don't think you're going to get away with it. That's what Lawler said.
Boy, I've got him right where I want him, man. You know what I've been doing? Look, little bags under my eyes here. You know why? For the last 2 or 3 weeks, man, I've been reading all about Houdini, baby. Houdini. Lawler, I've got you exactly where I want you, man. You know, so many times I had to open the door for Lawler back when I was managing. I won those belts for him. Was he ever the CWA champion before I started managing? Tell me, huh?
Well, the honest fact,
No, come on, tell me. Honest fact. Now tell me the truth.
No,
come
he
on.
wasn't.
He wasn't, was he? So who won the belt for him?
Well,
thank you. Jimmy Hart did. That's right, baby. Lawler, you gimp, let me tell you something, man. You fractured my jaw, and I promise you this, and all of my fans, that I am going to take care of you once and for all.
No, you'll have the opportunity. Hey. Watch it. Monday night is when it's going to happen. You do all your talking right now, because I'll tell you, after Monday night down there, I'm not so sure that jaw of yours won't be on the other side of the head over there, and that might be an improvement, too. Jimmy Hart faces Jerry Lawler. That's Monday night in action right down to Louisville Gardens. And I'll tell you what, you don't want to miss that entire night of action. But remember, it is Monday night. You be there.
I'll tell you what, we had plenty of excitement today. Oh, we did indeed. In there, and all our time is up, and except for this.
All right, the opening match of the day. To kind of review, Killer Carl Croup over Tony Boyles. It was Croup pretty much all the way in that match, as he did win over Boyles. Dr. Bill Irwin defeated Rick Morton. Controversy there at the end. Dr. Bill Irwin was pulling tights and able to get more body weight over Rick Morton, holding down for a 3 count. But Irwin is the winner. Jimmy Valiant over Ken Wayne. Handsome Jimmy won in about 3.5 minutes. Tommy and Eddie Gilbert going against the Manchurian and David Oswald, and it was Tommy and Eddie Gilbert winning that match in a little over 8 minutes. Bill Dundee, Tojo Yamamoto in here in an expiration of time match. They won the first fall over Big Bub Smith and Chuck Malone, and as time would have it, there was no more time. So one fall was it. Tojo and the Superstar win it.
That'll take care of that every single time. Son of a gun, we hope maybe that you'll take the opportunity to be with us next week. Whatever wrestling comes around your way, you'll enjoy it double-ought more when you get right out there in person. So you be sure and go see the matches nearest you. We've enjoyed it today, as we do every single week. And we're delighted to have you next week. Come, bring a friend. Or Dave Brown. Until we see you next week on Championship Wrestling, we'll be looking forward to it. This is Lance Russell saying bye-bye, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of Championship Wrestling.